Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today I'm very excited because we've got one that many of you have been recommending to us. This is Week Hero, Class 1, Episode 1. I guess it's how it's called on Netflix. If that's wrong, let me know, but that's what it says. So this is one many of you have been recommending to us. I'm excited to see what it's all about because you'd be hard-pressed to go through any of our videos and not see at least somebody recommending us. Check it out.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to watch because, so far they've been batting 1,000 with K-dramas from you guys, so cannot wait.
Yeah, it's kind of just been banger after banger after banger with the K-dramas. So pretty pumped up for this one. You guys put it pretty high up on a pedestal, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, coming off the heels of the Glory, jumping into Week Hero here. Oh, man, I wish we were doing some more Glory, but you guys, like Oak said, you guys really put it up here, so nothing but high expectations out of this guy. Let's go!
Oh, look at that. Mark it on your calendar, folks. It worked.
4, 2, 3,
Can't work with all this noise.
1.
Neither can they.
Looking forward to seeing what the reason was for that.
Let's start it off aggressive.
Math affects everybody differently, I guess.
I mean, I was never a fan of math, but I never
Took someone out because of it?
knew. Sacrificed a few pencils.
This song sounds like a remake of an American ballad. But it could just be the same 4 chords that how many thousands of songs use.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure this is an original with the same 4 chords.
Did you ever see that bit? It's crazy. Ooh. All right.
Got our 3 pals here.
Class of 2022.
Bird fights its way off the egg. 13 days
Wow,
earlier.
Okay. So that must have been the testing, not just a regular.
자변의 비지수와 상수항을 내림차 순으로 정리하고 변을 0으로 놓아 ax 제곱 by 제곱 플러스 c는
야, 시열 잘 풀었다.
Actually remember that one.
Pass.
군대인 별기군과의 차별 대우와 비급료에 불만을 품고 사형식 등동태의 목적어가 수동태의 주어가 되는데 사형식 문장은 목적어가 각각을 주어로 하는 문장으로 쓸 수 있다.
Mock exam, 13 days.
Ooh, Oxford.
Is that accounting?
I should have been paying attention to the clock. Anyone pay attention to the clock?
Well, I was going to say, no, he's not there. Is
근데
Oak.
수학경시 대회에서 수상자가 2이나 나왔네.
Oak can answer.
연시은, 전영빈, 나와. 연시은, 금상, 교내 수학경시 대회에서 위와 같이 입상하였으므로 이 상장을 수여함.
Looks like he hasn't slept.
He hasn't.
전영빈, 동상, 앞의 내용과 같습니다.
So they were cheering for me.
남았네. 다들 준비는 잘하고 있는 거지? 나중에 수능 볼 때 후회하기 싫으면
So that's him.
Yeah, must be what Kitty smacks.
Yeah, Si-eun walks back there and smacks Yeong-bin. Is he like...
끈적. 뒤돌아.
Oh,
개새끼야.
Oh.
Or this isn't. Oh
사람들이 네
no!
영상에 반응 존나 좋은 거야.
I thought he was doing it as a joke.
That's
at
what I thought,
first.
too.
No, it's
너 씨발 공부도 안 하고 인맥도 없고 계속 수저에 어디에서 벌어먹고 살아야지. 존나 고맙지 않냐?
More bullying.
난 게토레이.
그럼 난 밀키스. 나는 제로 콜라. 별로 안 아픈가 본데? 웃기는 저 맞아야 돼.
Jesus.
줘봐.
왜?
Well, we got our why.
Yeah.
새끼야 제대로 던져야지. 애 맞았잖아.
미안해. 다음부턴 조심해.
This guy's got a very punchable face.
an incredibly punchable face, and it's getting more punchable by the minute.
실수라고. 실수라는데 뭘 조심해. 사람 존나 많은 주네. 실수 하지 않게 조심하라고.
Yeah, go find somebody else.
I don't think he's gonna.
너 그거 아냐? 사람들이 너 존나 재수 없어 하는 거. 같은 말을 해도 유독 넌 재수가 없는 것 같아. 네 생각은 어때?
Just like noise they got going in the background is tension.
단어 하나라도 더 외워. 뒤실려?
여기 안수호가 누구냐?
안소. 응. 안소. 우리 나은이 걷는 새끼? 박난?
혼난이다 이 개새끼야.
아, 자꾸 DM 와서 밥 한 번 관심 없어. 내 스타일도 아니고. 오늘 점심 메뉴 뭐냐?
좋은데. 단백질.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Holy shit!
Jesus.
Swinging for the fences.
Holy, what?
Oh, jeez.
What is...
Oh, there it is.
The old notebook smack.
야. 쟤네 운동부가
Where are the teachers?
They're on a break.
말 새끼가.
They apparently didn't realize that's not working so well. Oh, you're gonna break the board, dumbass.
Oh, now he crossed the line.
개새끼.
Oh, one and done.
이거 보건실 데리고 가고 형 이름 말하면 뒤진다.
If you mention me, you die.
나 때문? 미안하다.
뭐하냐 교실에서.
Wow. I don't think anyone's gonna.
Was wild.
시연아 아빠가 또 지금 전지훈련 가야 되거든? 너 걸릴 것 같으니까 무슨 일 있으면 전화하고. 네. 형한테 연락 왔던데. 또 수학경시대 1등 했다며. 예은 시은 금상 시은아 아빠가 이마트에서 하는 거 너 알지? 뭐 아들.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. This
Sure.
kid is going through something.
Yeah.
뭔 소리야? 내가 다 얘기해놨는데.
Oh, wow.
He's just
Oh,
constantly
Obsessed
learning.
with it. Yeah.
Wow.
연락을 좀 하니?
그냥 공부하는 건데요.
아빠 간다.
여보세요.
It was interesting. He said, "Do you keep in
Yeah,
touch?" As if
so is that
he's
mom?
not just watching a video. Maybe it's a tutor or.
여러분.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that his mom? And that's why he's so deep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Or
it
wait.
is mom.
Is that mom?
한서 잘 하거든. 제가 항상 하는 얘기지만 이 공부는
I don't know if that's his mom or it's reminding him of mom. It's one of those two.
Yeah.
This guy forget to go home?
I don't think forget. He went to put desks up like that and just sleep on if he forgot to go home.
God, it has to be. His back must be all jacked up from sleeping on that.
Ugh.
He just threw a different jacket away.
개섹시. 완전 내 스타일. 왜 줘? 얼마나 봐도 병신아.
I've got muscle.
Oh, jeez. I'll introduce both of you.
Sounds like a Mason Quinn line.
Somebody took his stuff.
야 누가 더 크냐?
뭘 봐? 왜? 뭐가 없어졌어?
Oh, what made you ask that?
확 방으로 저어버리래. 가자. 아, 이게 이두냐고. 이게 귀두냐?
I mean, when he was giving him shit in the beginning, our guy here had like zero fear, looking right into his face.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember this drill?
Oh, you gotta run to the front.
Yeah.
12초? 야 5천.
Oh, maybe it's different.
야 소야.
Make it 5
너
seconds.
최대 한번 가봐라. 아 무슨 올림픽 나갈 것도 아닌데 최대. 아 제가 볼청보다 기록 잘 빠지면 고민해 보겠습니다.
Bolts record.
Who's that?
유세인 볼트. 육분 45초.
Might be a minute before we see anybody break Bolt's records.
야 씨발 좀비냐? 이렇게 때리면
This is gonna get real
Oh,
bad.
he's not liking that.
Well, he's a kid who definitely minds his own business, but he observes.
Yeah.
Oh!
Shoot to the head.
He's getting involved.
아 좋아.
Bring it here?
Ooh.
Well, after what he just did with
Yeah, what he's telling you, what he did
Oh, I
with
know,
the
but the
baseball
fact that he's just calling him out like that. I'll hit you in the head with my shoe. Okay, now bring it here.
너 이름이 뭐지?
아, 이정찬인데.
야 잘 참았어. 5분 48초.
948? How to beat me?
넌 체력 좀 키워라.
That's his age.
어?
얘들아, 얘 양호실 좀 데려가.
괜찮습니다.
You don't look fine.
막 괜찮게 뭐가 괜찮아? 말투가 존나 안 괜찮은데.
야 영빈아 그 새끼 진짜 언제 한번 보시자 진짜로.
Oh, pff.
아유 씨.
Oh.
그만해. 부탁이다.
어?
나 방해하지 말라고.
He's standing up to him.
뭔 쌉소리인지 모르겠네. 나 얘기했다.
이 새끼 무게만 존나 잡시 족방이라니까.
그러니까 부탁을 하려면 제대로 하라고. 다시 해봐. 똑바로. 누구라고.
Oh, see his eyes?
영빈.
그렇지 마. 누면 뒤진다고.
murder? Telling another kid to murder another kid?
야, 이들 뭐 하는 거야? 한태우, 뭐야?
장난 아니야.
우리 벌점 받으면 안 되잖아.
진짜 장난 맞아?
네. 장난 마세요.
한 번만 더 그래봐. 어?
No fear out of this kid.
Yeah, you're gonna tell him to back off. You gotta kind of be ready to act on it, you know?
I mean, he had no fear of stepping into
No.
a four-on-one
No, I give
situation.
him credit for that.
You push the wrong people, you never know what could happen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5에서 공인 찾으면 대동법 찾으면 되는 거예요. 자, 이렇게 상평 통보 유통 대개
What's this surprise going to be now?
Optimist Club.
배달이요.
시킨 적 없는데요.
네? 아 여기 맞는데요.
Look out the peephole.
Yeah.
You got a peephole.
뭐야? 동생.
Oh,
나 안 시켰는데.
여기 동백 아파트 102동 902호 아니야?
여기 101동.
여기 102동인데?
now he knows where he lives.
그렇구나. 친구야 나 물 한 잔만.
Aren't you gonna deliver that first?
같은 반 친구잖아 친구야. 너무한 거 아니야? 야 뭐? 물 한 잔 정도는 너 추석에 줄 수 있는 거 아니야? 어? 나 탈수 좀 와서 나 쓰러지면 네가 책임질 거야? 물 한 잔 달라는데 그거? 너 가만히 서가지고 좀 와 쓰러지겠다 죽겠다.
He's really amping it up.
나 목소리도 안 나오고 이제.
Well, is this him trying to make an effort to start helping him?
Maybe.
아.
어떤 새끼가 다 있지?
아 내가 내일 생수 3통 사줄게. 공부 열심히 하고 내일 보자. 엄마 말 잘 듣고.
This dude's already my favorite.
Yeah.
I have to say, after
They're making him very likable.
after the glory, I was worried about who was behind the door.
Yeah.
After seeing what happened there at the beginning of
새로
glory,
전학생이
I
왔다.
was worried.
범석이 인사해 볼까?
나는 오범석이라고.
Did you see the
다들
marks on his
범석이랑
neck?
잘 지내.
Not gonna lie, these hallways remind me of All of Us Are Dead.
Yeah, that's it's almost like the exact same school.
Oh no.
Just put a fresh coat of paint on. Oh boy.
어디서 전화 왔어?
아 나는 문광고에서.
이렇게 금수저네. 너 문광구면 지원이 알아? 나 지원이랑 개베프인데.
나는 잘 몰라.
지원이를 몰라? 한지원을 모른다고?
나도 이름은 들어본 것 같긴 한데.
나와. 그 자리야. 싫은데.
Oh, the sound design.
And it's between these two right when tensions are getting high.
Oh shit.
미친 새끼가 진짜.
You're one to talk. You were telling your dude to kill him.
Yeah.
How would you feel about a pen in the throat?
왜 이렇게 요새 수다를 떨어? 형 잠도 못 자게. 형 자도 돼?
안 되지 마라.
It's like that guy in summer school that just slept in the back all summer.
You remember his name?
Yeah. Mason Quinn.
No, it was Larry.
Oh, Larry.
I thought you were talking about in real life.
Larry.
Oof.
Man, he's
Wanted a cot for in the classroom.
man.
We're gonna get
tension
a
is
John Wick
building.
scene here.
We might get a John Wick scene.
아 그니까 너 아까부터 왜 자꾸
뭘 벗으라고 이 빡대가리 새끼들아.
열심히 해서 저 대기업이나 취직해라.
아니 연시형 그 새끼 요즘 미친 것 같지 않냐? 어? 존나 기어올라.
봐봐야도 개새끼가 존나 쳐다보는데 눈깔 완전 돌았더만. 아, 지랄 개새야 진짜 모가지 꺾을 뻔했다니까.
연시은 그 새끼 어쩌지? 방울이 건드려도 딜이 안 묵힌 개새끼가 영혼이 안 다친다고.
얼마?
Oh.
성덕이 미친 새끼니까 그거 건들면 어?
Come on.
Well, these are some low lives.
Well, how would they even do that?
자, 여기서 말하는 화자의 심정이 뭘까? 초조함이야, 초조함.
전환해서 온 거야.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a lot of fentanyl.
나 다행이다.
That's not good.
No.
세박.
맞겠지.
형. 같이 가. 나 물어볼 거 있어.
영빈
Oh no.
한다니까.
가라.
놀다 와.
감사합니다.
싫어한다고?
What are they going to do? That shit kills you.
Well, it can if you take too much, which what I've read is not that difficult.
And they're gonna go party.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Why do this?
Stay away from fentanyl, kids.
Yeah.
아니 그게 아니라 그 펜타닐 그거 그냥 붙이기만 하면 어떻게 돼? 여기 목 같은 데다가.
약발이 좀 떨어지긴 하는데 원래 진통제니까 좀 몽롱해지지. 몸도 둔해지고 졸립고 몸에 잘 안 맞으면 붙어도.
That's what his plan is.
그냥 궁금해서.
영빈아.
Mm-hmm.
적당히 나대.
내가 뭘 나댔다고 형.
Because he knows exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he may not know with who, but he knows what he's gonna try.
와 지원 잘 지내냐?
Come on.
Well, every day I'm battling at school. Other than that, it's great.
I mean, the dad seems like he's trying to be, interactive with him, but if he's not telling him anything, oh, God. Oh, it's a good guy. No.
우리는 원래 던지기밖에 안 해. 다음부터는 짓거리 없다.
야, 여자애라니까.
비켜. 뭐? 비키라고 길 막고 있잖아. 근데 씨발이 졸라 띠꺼없네. 뒤질래? 개새끼가 눈깔 존나 마음에 안 드네.
Oh boy.
That pen again.
눈 안 깔아?
And look who it is.
Yep.
빠개버리기 전에 눈 깔라고 이 씨발아.
He saw it, so he's gonna.
아 형.
가라. 사람 좀 가려라. 저 새끼 너 찍으려고 그랬잖아.
Well, that's why he's telling
Yep.
his cousin, you better watch yourself. And well, we saw the beginning.
Yep.
Is this mock test day?
It said one day. Oh, she was erasing it. That was one day. Yeah.
야, 오범석. 담임이 부르던데?
You just
마셔? 마실게.
Gatorade.
아, 맞아. 너 문강에서 고생 좀 한 거 같더라. 어제 지원이랑 통화했거든. 어? 너 문강에서 존나 처맞고 다녔다며.
Oh shit, here we go.
그것 때문에 전화 옮겨? 존나 루저같이?
God, this guy makes it so easy to hate him.
아니, 내가 뭘 어쩌겠다는 게 아니라 친하게 지내자고. 앉아?
Gonna make him do his dirty work.
고맙지. 내가 비밀도 지켜주고 친구도 해주니까. 내 부탁 좀 들어줘라.
Here it comes.
이게 뭐야?
국어는 시간 부족한 거 알지?
He's sitting closer to him now.
헌팅하지 말고.
He's not gonna put a fentanyl patch on this kid.
Well, he's gonna feel it right away. I mean,
Attention just for
원래가 자꾸 나라는 거죠.
너 뭐해? 앞에 안 봐?
This is
he's just gonna do it to you next, dude.
yep.
That's
뭐
right.
약발이 좀 떨어지긴 하는데 총재니까 좀 몽롱해지지. 몸도 둔해지고 졸리고 몸에 안 맞으면 구토도 하고.
Shit. Is it already?
다른 관념이나 사물도 대신하였다는
Okay,
방법이
here we go.
여기에는 사등이 범죄. 이러한 방법들은 서로 훔치되기도 하면서
야, 너 어디 가?
This piece of shit. Oh my god. I mean, all this kid is just trying to do is just do his own thing and just learn.
Man, I'm surprised he can't feel it.
Surprised he
I
got-
guess if it numbs.
I'm surprised he even got back to his seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. You see. So this is how it starts.
야, 너 뭐해? 왜 그래?
Oh.
Holy shit.
He can't feel nothing.
Folks, is he?
왜 그러는 거야?
I mean, those last couple look real, but were all of them real?
It looks like the way his face is getting red.
2. 오케이.
Commitment.
Now here's where they're giving out the answers.
자, 다음 통합사회.
1.
He's got the red pen.
5. 4. 5. 3. 1.
That's the first
That-
one he got wrong.
Yep.
That killed him to do that. Here we go.
Yep.
이제 그게 아니고
Oh.
Here we go, boys.
We gonna see it?
We're getting a slow mo.
전체 이 법칙 힘은
There's the
가속도와
book.
질량에
Yep.
비례
Force equals math.
타격 지점에 더 큰 충격을 줄 수 있다.
Shit! Oh! Oh, right through the hand. Oh, just working him with that book.
Holy shit.
Oh, he's got him in the
shit.
curtain. Oh! Oh! Oh, that thing's gonna be bloody. Oh, there
yes.
it goes.
Oh, you're gonna kill the guy.
Shit!
He might be dead.
He ain't stopping.
Oh, he's out fucking cold. I'll tell you that.
Did he lose an eye? No, he's alive.
Nose is good and broke.
내가 부탁했잖아. 말하라고.
Oh, he was.
선은 넘지 마시고, 응? 적당히 하셔야지. 뭐냐? 나 방금 잠에서 깬 소. 웃겨? 웃기라고 한 건데.
A little bit. Oh! Of
Oh
course.
my god.
Wow!
Wow, folks.
Oh, let
What?
this beat her on a little bit.
What an opener.
Wow. We've had some hot openers before, but this one is up there.
Oh, I like this banger at the end too. Gets right into it.
I just can't believe the way he wrapped his head around that curtain and just kept laying into him. Just kept.
Honestly, thought he was dead.
I didn't think he was going to stop till he
wasn't
killed
sure.
him, but he had our sleepy guy. I'll call him. I didn't catch his name. Our sleepy
I didn't
guy
see
who's the fighter, Guardian Angel. He was right. He's like, hey, you got to know when to stop.
Yeah, because he was going to stop.
Because he was going to just keep going, and
But
who knows how that was going to end.
From his perspective too, that rage was building for 13 days.
Yep.
And then when you messed with the one thing that he holds near and dear, all he saw was just pure red.
Yeah, that was all he had.
And he was going to finish looked like he was going to finish the job there
Hey,
until
his cousin did see him and said, hey, learn to read the room.
Yeah, you got to know what people are. Well, and that's the thing too, right? Is like you said, Answer. His cousin
he
said
said that to the other guy.
He said it to the other guys, but that tells us that his intention was always there. He wasn't going to let our main character here wasn't going to let anybody get in his way of his studies. And if they did, what's he got left to lose? Nothing. You back somebody into a corner when they've got nothing. A lot of times it's not going to work out the way you think. And this one was interesting because, it's hard for me to not make a comparison a little bit to The Glory, obviously, because it's students and it's dealing with bullying
And
in
we're fresh off
South
it.
Korea. Yeah, and we're fresh off the show. But kind of a little bit different take on it. Here's somebody that was telling him straight up, Dave, I'm not your guy. Go find somebody else. Leave me alone. Move on. Don't let it happen again. It was an accident. Gave him all the chances in the world and was not going to be anybody's punching bag regardless of the outcome. So that was a very interesting twist on it.
Ahn Su-ho is
Su-ho.
Is
Su-ho.
sleepy.
Su-ho on.
Yeah.
Is the guardian angel.
Yeah. But again, just wild. And, from those first couple of minutes, we saw him the way that our main character stood up to the bully, like right away. Well, first we had the book scene and we didn't see what happened, but then the way that he stood up to him right away and just kept telling me, he just had that look like he hadn't slept for days, just zero fear whatsoever. Again, a very different twist than our new student who just came in, who looked like he was terrified the whole time. And, our bully made some calls, found out that he was, went through it pretty bad at the last school, and that's why he got transferred. So, oh, look, it's the perfect patsy for me to use to put my plan into play to mess with his grades. And that's what he did. And certainly paid for it at the end. So that was just wild to see. And I can't wait because I think we got our characters kind of set here. It's going to be interesting to see how we go through this season with them. I mean, because normally this is the type of thing that happens 4 or 5 episodes in where your main character maybe stands up to the bully and gets a little retribution. No, we got it right away here in the first episode. So this is going to be wild if it's going to be, what happens, all the fallout because of it, what's going to happen in terms of getting into schools, or maybe he figured that chance is already gone because he didn't get the score that he needed. So he's got nothing left to lose and he's going to go after anybody who took that away from him. So I just thought that was brilliant. This is the sound design. Just if I could be real quick about that, the sound design in here was super cool. How they did everything from Answer's favorite pen noises to the subtle sound effects that they used in the background. They got a little bit louder and a little bit louder and a little bit louder as the tension started to ramp up. We had what appeared to be almost like a John Wick style club scene. That was wild to see them all in there. And then once they got into the hard drugs, it's just like, oh, this is not going to be good.
Minus the fighting.
Yeah.
What the woo stuff though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
they're not raised to it.
Well, no, when it came in there and started, I'm like, oh shit, are we going to get some kind of crazy fight scene in here with, who knows what? But yeah, they ended up just going after the hard stuff there. So again, just this is what I love about so many of these shows that we've been doing here in this channel is they grab you in the first episode and don't let go. And I think that's the mark of a great show where it's you don't have the conversation with somebody when you're trying to tell them about it. Like, okay, you just got to get through the first 4 or 5 episodes and then it gets really good. That hasn't been the case with so many things that we've done here on the channel. And this is just another example of that. And I think we're going to get a lot of talk, a lot of themes of bullying and coming together, standing up for yourself. I mean, we certainly got that in the first episode. So I'm sure we're only going to get more.
I know we were asking, like, will we know anyone in here? Chuck Norris from All of Us Are Dead.
Oh, the dad?
Yeah, he's in here.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Well, look at that. Just another.
All right.
Just another notch on the belt of a great first episode to get us invested into a series. And like they got us right before even the opening credits with, the bit with the scene that obviously we ended with Si-eun just smacking him upside the head with the book. And we went 13 days prior to see what led up to that. And the bullies were, whenever they would try to do anything to him to try and get him off his game, all he ever said was just, just leave me alone, move it, just don't bother me, don't let it happen again, be more careful. And the thing is, like, he took it as like, oh, are you threatening me? He's like, no. It was an accident.
But he was ready to go if he had to.
Yeah, I mean, when he had his pen in hand, he was. But he was giving them an out. But they kept pushing it, and they're like, well, we can't break this guy. So what do? The one thing that's been most important to him, and they made a great point of showing that to us throughout the entire episode, he's in class early. When he gets home, he's watching anything from another teacher, more lessons. He goes to lessons at night because he was riding the bus home because he was at another one just to learn everything. So him getting one wrong when he knew damn well, I know the answer to this. I know all the answers to all these questions. It finally triggered him that they hit me where it does count, and it was in the books, and he got one wrong. And after finishing number 1, and other than trying to break him with getting him with his studies, was also Yeong-bin trying to get him because he wanted to be number 1 in class too. Because they made a point to another kid. They're like, when we thought they were joking around, right? And we've got set straight right away with when they were recording him on the phone.
Yeah.
He told him right off the bat, he said, look, you're not smart. You're not rich. You're not athletic. This is what's going to make you money. So like, so then he's resorted to doing that because he feels like that's the only way I'm going to be able to make it through life because Yeon-bin has been just saying that right in his ear time in and time out. So with Si-eun, he's all about learning and getting to the top of the class so that way he can make something of himself. And he took that away and finally he snapped. And that's why I thought it was great when they went back when he was getting off the bus and walking home, and what turned out to be Yeong-bin's cousin was like, whoa, bro, move. And then he's like, dude, you got to read the situation better. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, his cousin thought he was an idiot or whatever, and thought he was a worthless asshole. His words, not mine. And now Yeong-bin got it in the end because you mess with him. I don't want to make a joke, but he messed with the bulls. He got the horns, and so his buddy also got a pen through his hand. And I was right there with you, Diamond Dave. I thought he was gonna get. I thought he was gonna get taken out. If he went to stop at that last possible second, he was gonna be done. And then even when he fell to the floor, he was about to put the foot through the face and end it all out.
Yeah, well, and then the cliffhanger too. He's coming at our guardian angel with a chair. So I'm sure we'll pick that up.
Yep.
Yeah, this was a solid first episode, very solid, but a lot different than some of the other bully stories that we've seen. So, it's not uncommon, high school kids, college-age kids, and well into adulthood for people to puff their chests and speak loud when they want people to believe they're going to do something, or hold me back, bro. The number one thing you see in bar fights and stuff like that, there's always a very real danger with the person who very calmly just says, please stop or move. And you get 1 or 2 warnings and they quietly just do what they're going to do. They don't yell. They don't puff their chest. They don't scream. No need to do any of that. They just do what they're going to do. And those people can be very, very dangerous. And you have to be careful if you're a bully not to mistake quietness or subtleness for weakness, because those are 2 very different things. And that's what we saw here with Si-eun. And I dug it because that's different than what we're used to getting. In some of these K-dramas, we've seen, severe bullying, and usually the people being bullied are pretty meek and pretty timid and usually outnumbered. So it's very understandable. It's easy to sit on the other side of it and just say, well, just fight back, but when you're outnumbered 5-1, 6-1 in a lot of these cases or more, that's difficult to do. So different as far as the stories that we've previously gotten. A lot of times when we're learning about, some of these characters, they'll give us a glimpse of their home life. We saw Si-eun had what seemed to be an okay relationship with his father. Of course, the information they gave us was very limited, but it seems like he's gone. I've got to go on training again. Yep. He's gone for a couple weeks. It was interesting when the dad had mentioned, are you watching, I think he said her again.
Are you talking?
Are you guys talking?
Are you guys talking? So I wonder if that was his mom. Maybe his mom is a teacher or a professor somewhere a little bit further away. Okay. Do you two keep in touch?
Yeah.
So you two, I'm guessing that is the mom. Again, they showed another picture. It looked like a younger woman that looked very similar to. So, but I'm assuming that's the mom. Maybe she's off.
And she says, "My son is the top in their school."
Yeah. So, look, whether mom and dad are split or whether they just live separately and mom's off teaching at some other, high school or university is one thing, but not sure of what the family life looks like. But it doesn't seem, broken like we have seen in some instances. It looks like he's got a nice home to live in, a nice room, a nice computer. So they're setting up a unique story. As far as the bullying goes, that seems pretty similar. You have a couple of bullies, your main, bully or two, and then they're a little supporting cast, they're minions and stuff like that, henchmen, minions, whatever you want to call it. It's interesting, of course, in The Glory, we saw a very, very graphically violent type of bullying that was very difficult to watch. Putting my oldest brother's friend OD'd and died from fentanyl patches. So this is something that you see and you're like, oh, wow, this hits pretty home for me. Again, it's my oldest brother's best friend in the world, OD'd on fentanyl patches. And putting a fentanyl patch on somebody as a joke is incredibly serious. Now, one patch, it can have some very serious effects, and depending on how big the patch is, the dosage, somebody's body weight, it can be very, very harmful. You add a second patch, it can be fatal. And they depicted something that's very real of drying out the patches and smoking them and stuff like that. But it's nothing to mess with, and it's just scary. It's really scary to see high school kids, messing with fentanyl. You don't have to, be digging into the daily news too much to find, stories of kids overdosing. And I certainly can't, say anything about how it is over there. But here in the United States, fentanyl's put in everything now. I mean, they're cutting all sorts of drugs with fentanyl. It's in, people are lacing weed with it. I mean, it's literally everywhere. And, to see high school age kids just playing with it like it's nothing. It's like, holy shit, you guys are like literally playing with fire. Whatever happened to having a kegger, and just doing that and making bad decisions? Not that we're, suggesting that as an alternative, but certainly better than fentanyl. But a great story. It was a little bothersome once again to see the teachers kind of be hands off with some of this stuff. We saw one teacher come in and, oh, are you guys just messing around? He's got red marks on his neck. I don't know where the teacher was when this kid was bashing, when Si-eun was bashing Yeon-bin's face in with a book. But that was aggressive. And it was crazy to see. He was ready to, obviously the book smashing was very aggressive. The pen through the hand was really aggressive. Now, this wasn't just typical, I'm going to punch the bully in the nose. He went real aggressive. But he looked like he was ready to stomp on him, and we'll just call, the guardian angel. He stepped up, Su-ho, and kind of stopped him for his own good, which was interesting to see Si-eun then try to attack him. But at this point,
did attack him.
he's very angry. He's mad about his academics, and rightfully so. And just anybody in his way at this point is going to have a target on him. But a really solid first episode, and immediately highly invested.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting, when we started off the book, of course I was expecting to come back to that, but what we didn't see obviously in that was the pen taking out the one friend. I mean, on one hand, smart move, take out his goon so that way he can go do what he does. But then on the other hand, that was a lot of violence in that classroom, and there was I didn't see any teachers, so it was just crazy to me that the whole thing was going. The fight previously with Suho with the baseball team, he basically took on the whole baseball team, and there were 6 bats. Not one bat landed on him or even came close to touching him. So I'm curious to see like what his background is, where he learned to fight, all that. That was just mind blowing right off the rip. And then of course him doing a delivery to Si-eun's home. So I got to imagine that at some point here he's going to try to teach him some things, probably more or less try to control that pent up anger that gets built up. I am curious to see what the dynamic is between the husband and the father and the mom. Got to assume split up. Hopefully she's not like perished or anything, and he's just looking back at old videos that he may have. He's a brilliant kid. Si-eun's ability to just take on basically from the moment he wakes up till he goes to sleep for learning, top notch. I wish I had just 2% of that kid's ability to learn that quick and that often. But as far as the bullies go in here, I know some of you in the comments were saying, oh, you guys ready for some more bullying and everything? I wasn't sure what level. Compared to the first episode of The Glory, this was almost there. Well, it is kind of there. It's just 2 different versions of, hey, we're going to do some burning on you. We're going to be beating kids, stabbing kids at this point in this episode.
Drugging them,
which is a huge fuck no. And just the levels that these kids are stooping to do the bullying. And I know a handful of you, have gave us some insight or some experiences of how basically this is almost practically reality. So it's just crazy. And I never got to experience it. So seeing some of your comments or even just you guys giving us some harsh realities is just mind blowing to me sometimes. Just can't wrap my head around that level. But otherwise, phenomenal first episode. Really looking forward to seeing what this whole season is going to bring us, because these K-dramas really do a really good job of giving that first one, just grabbing you and not letting go. So far, we're 3 for 3 on the first episode of just taking you, and we'll let you go when the show is done. So really look forward to seeing what's next.
All right, there you go. You wanted to suck us in on the first episode? Well, you did just that. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.